आपको pretty much कुछ भी करना है after graduation, after law graduation in law, it requires reading and researching. See, honestly, I think every new technology will create new jobs. Because real life में ऐसा होता नहीं है कि आप कोर्ट के अंदर जाके बोलो तारीख पे तारीख तारीख पे तारीख तारीख पे तारीख, सिर्फ तारीख पे तारीख मिलती है जज साहब, बट इंसाफ तो नहीं मिलता. That's not how the real court functions. It functions in a much more exciting ways.
The movies देखना चाहिए, but just for
Movies से speaking को glorify करती है.
Hi guys, I think this is the word that is used by Harsh Gagrani sir, and today's podcast is really very special for me because हमने बहुत candid conversations करी है. You should not miss the end where I have asked about a lot about his personal life. We had a nice fun session having that rapid fire round. We discussed how a lawyer turned into an edupreneur's journey looks like, and what are his pet peeves, what are his dark sides, and a lot more. So I'm sure जितना ज़्यादा enjoy मैंने किया इस podcast को बनाने में, I'm sure उतना ही ज़्यादा आप लोग करने वाले हो. So any student who is a law aspirant or currently in a law school, this is a must watch. I don't know if you'll be learning everything, but I'm sure you will be learning something. So let's watch it, and I request all of you to watch it till the end. Hi sir, welcome to our first episode of Better Tomorrow, which is a podcast specifically we have started for the students. And since I know कि आपकी काफ़ी fan following है students में, I just want to know how's life, how's everything going at your end?
Hi Sukriti, thanks for having me here. So life's good here. Working on a lot of things at the same time. Legal Edge, जो हम लोगों का सबसे पुराना brand है, where we train for CLAT, that has already grown by leaps and bounds. We're working on other products also, Judiciary Gold, Career Counseling Wing, Legal Edge Law School, etc., etc. So it's exciting. It's exciting and in a way scary also at the same time, but looking forward to all the challenges.
That's great. I think with so much on your plate, how does a normal day, which is a working day for you, look like in a daily life?
So it's one good thing I think about my life since the last few years is that every day is very different. There was a time when I used to take a lot of classes, so it used to be a lot more standard that way, a lot more monotonous that way, because majorly पूरा दिन classes के around जाता था. But now it's a combination of 3-4 things. I still try and take at least one class a day and try and interact with students for at least an hour a day. Second, बहुत सारी मीटिंग्स हैं अलग अलग टीम्स के साथ. मीटिंग्स जनरली लंबी मीटिंग्स होती है, मीटिंग्स में काफ़ी टाइम जाता है. दैट्स 2. थर्ड, आई ट्राई एंड इंश्योर कि एटलीस्ट 1 to 1.5 hours का प्योर थिंकिंग टाइम मैं निकाल पाऊँ. सो थिंकिंग टाइम इज़ वेयर इट्स जस्ट मी अलोन एंड आई एम वर्किंग ऑन अ प्रॉब्लम एंड जस्ट कमिंग अप विद सर्टेन आइडियाज़, कमिंग अप विद सॉल्यूशंस टू सर्टेन प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड उसको रैंडमली वॉल पे कहीं पे लिखना, देन उस पर रिसर्च करना. सो आई जस्ट ट्राई टू स्केड्यूल एटलीस्ट 1.5 hours ऑफ थिंकिंग एंड टाइम ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, एंड दैट्स इट. इतने में जनरली पूरा दिन निकल ही जाता है.
आई थिंक दैट्स अ न्यू पार्ट फॉर मी एज वेल. बट आपके हिसाब से ऐसी कोई चीज़ जो आपके स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता है, समथिंग एटलीस्ट अभी तक उनको नहीं पता है, दैट बिहाइंड द सीन जो होता है वो आपके केस में क्या है जो आपके स्टूडेंट शायद जान के एक्साइटेड हो जाएंगे?
सो येस, आई डोंट थिंक आज के टाइम पे बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ स्टूडेंट्स से छुपा रहता है. बट येस, जस्ट अ क्विक रिविजन, आई रीड अ लॉट. आई ओन एटलीस्ट 3 Kindles. I own at least 150 odd books, and I read everything that I can get my hands on. I read fiction, non-fiction, biographies, finance, etc., etc. Second, I play badminton. पिछले 1-1.5 साल से हैबिट लगी, जिसके चक्कर में लास्ट ईयर मेरा पैर भी टूट गया था. बट I try to play badminton at least 3 times in a week. Second, I have recently started playing guitar. It's been 3-4 months now. But I think beyond certain chords and a few songs, मैं अभी उसके आगे तो नहीं बढ़ पाया हूँ. But I'm still trying that out. I'm into movies. I try to watch a lot of movies. TV series once in a while देख पाता हूँ, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम निकल नहीं पाता है उसके लिए. But yes, in addition to work, these are the things that I love traveling. So at least once every month, एक तो short या long trip लगाता हूँ मैं. So yes, in addition to work, all of these things are that what I'm involved in.
सिंस आपने बहुत सारा बुक्स के बारे में डिस्कशन किया, एनी पर्टिकुलर जॉनर दैट यू रियली एंजॉय रीडिंग?
I think the one which I really enjoy is mystery and thrillers.
Which is your favorite one?
Oh, actually, my favorite book is not from this genre. My favorite book is it's by author by the name Rohinton Mistry, and this book also won the Booker Prize. The name of the book is A Fine Balance. ये एक फिक्शन बुक है जो इमरजेंसी के टाइम पे लिखी गई थी. एज एन इमरजेंसी के टाइम की बुक है पूरी. Beautifully written.
Is that something that you can recommend to your students as well?
Yes. It's wonderful. It's a huge book. It's almost 800 pages. I took at least 1.5 months to read this book, but I think the best book of my life. But yes, my favorite genre is mystery and thriller for the simple reason कि it's exciting journey रहती है. आप पूरे time you just really look forward to who's the murderer at the end or who's the culprit at the end. And right now also I'm reading books by David Baldacci, who is again a very famous thriller and mystery writer.
So now it's well known, as you said, कि social media के ज़माने में कुछ भी छुपा नहीं है. You, along with the other two founders, started Top Rankers, and I've seen that you did not change your line ever. You're always in the academics industry. ऐसे क्या non-negotiable values हैं जो आप आज तक practice कर रहे हो? And because Top Rankers is growing in leaps and bounds, something which you feel that this value or maybe a set of values should be there in the students for a consistent success.
I think it all boils down to whether you are in it for a short haul or you are in it for a long haul. आप अगले 1-2 साल का सोच रहे हो या आप एटलीस्ट अगले 1 डेकेड का सोच रहे हो, और उस हिसाब से आपके डेली बेसिस पे डिसीजंस बहुत चेंज हो जाते हैं. उस हिसाब से ये बहुत चेंज हो जाता है कि आपकी टीम हाउ आर दे थिंकिंग अबाउट द टारगेट्स, हाउ आर दे थिंकिंग अबाउट द स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर दे थिंकिंग अबाउट द डिलीवरेबल्स. इनफैक्ट आज ही 2 घंटे पहले मेरा एक टीम से ये डिस्कशन हो रहा था. सो व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट वी हैव रियली टेकन केयर ऑफ? One, since we are in the education industry, हमने इसका बहुत ध्यान रखा है that students should be at the center of everything. Now ये बोलना easy है, but जब आपको daily basis पे कुछ decisions लेने पड़ते हैं, वो decisions आपका लेना easy हो जाता है अगर आप सिर्फ ये सोचते हो कि ultimately ये student को benefit कैसे करेगा. क्या वो उसके results में benefit कर सकता है, क्या वो उसके motivation में benefit कर सकता है, क्या वो उसकी पढ़ाई में benefit कर सकता है. And this way we have taken a lot of decisions. So that is why we focus a lot on content. Content is not something जो हमें अगले महीने returns देगा. It is something जो हमें सालों साल long term returns देगा. So for every brand we have extremely robust content. Second, we hire the best of faculties. Again ये बोलना easy है, but we have a very rigorous.
All India rank 1, 2, 3 and the top 10 speaks volumes about it.
Yes. That's why we've got All India rank 1, 2, 3 in the last 3 years, for 3 years consecutively now. And we also focus a lot on the qualitative aspects. So हम लोग regularly faculty reviews होते हैं, एक NPS होता है, Net Promoter Score, उसका review होता है, and we really listen to the students. As in, like the founders directly वो reviews check करते हैं students के, and they speak with the respective teams जहाँ पर भी interventions required है. We always ensure that we do not missell, we do not oversell. इसका हमने बहुत ध्यान रखा है.
So I think integrity is what you've always taken care of.
We've always taken care of that because we know कि यार हमें यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2023 में नहीं रहना है, हमें यहाँ पे 2026 में, 2030 में, 2040 में we want to create an institution which outlasts us. कल हम लोग भी चले जाएं, but the institution should still, and that is why हमने इन सब चीज़ों को उसके DNA के अंदर build करने की कोशिश करी है.
Isn't it difficult, because nowadays I see that students often barter integrity, these values, with short-term gains. So how do we place this in students' mind that, you know, nothing below integrity? How do we do this?
I think, see, from a student's perspective or from a recent law graduate's perspective, वो बहुत easy है, short-term सोचना, because I think in the last 1 decade, instant gratification के तरीके बहुत आ गए. So even something as small as an Instagram post जिस पर मुझे अगले 24 से 48 घंटे के अंदर बहुत सारे likes मिल सकते हैं. Now this is a type of instant gratification. तो ऐसी चीज़ें जो मुझे लॉन्ग टर्म में फ़ायदा करे या ना करे, बट मुझे शॉर्ट टर्म में मुझे एड्रेनलिन रश देती रहेगी।
Complacence की
हाँ,
feeling
और
है।
ये ओवरऑल मेरे को कॉम्प्लेसेंसी में पुश करेगी। बट येस, कोई अगर उनको मेंटर करते रहे, कोई उनको रेगुलरली एडवाइस करते रहे, कोई इस पर उनके साथ डिस्कशन करते रहे कि ऐसी चीज़ों पे कम फोकस करो जो आज रिटर्न्स दे रहे हैं, बट आपको वो चीज़ रिपीटेडली करनी पड़ेगी क्योंकि वो शॉर्ट टर्म रिटर्न्स वाली ही चीज़ है, वर्सेस सफिशिएंट टाइम उन चीज़ों को दो विच प्रिपेयर्स यू फॉर द लॉन्गर गेम। एंड वैसे मैं इस पर एक छोटा सा एडवाइस दूंगा। आई थिंक इस पे बहुत बार आप मेंटर्स, एडवाइजर्स, मोटिवेशन गुरुज, इन ये सब आपके घर में ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल हैं, हु आर योर पेरेंट्स। एंड बिकॉज दे आर फ्रॉम अ डिफरेंट जनरेशन, उन्होंने बहुत अलग टाइप की दुनिया देखी है। उन्होंने वो दुनिया देखी है जो एक्चुअली लॉन्ग टर्म वाली दुनिया, लॉन्ग हॉल वाली दुनिया। इफ यू जस्ट लिसन टू देम मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम, I think you'll be on
But
track.
I think students, as a career coach, I've often heard this. One of the, I think, most common problems is that at the same time, while we want to embrace this generation gap, students find it really difficult because it is a generation gap ultimately. So they don't find that parity of thoughts that they want or they are expecting with the parents. So how do students convince their parents for something which according to them is right, but then according to the parents it's not wrong? And might as well the parents are wrong. Then in that case, how do we...
I think ultimately it's about communication. As long as the parents are communicating, the students are communicating, parents are communicating their side of the story, students are communicating their side of the story. Eventually, I think एक middle ground reach हो जाता है, because the best part is both of them have the best interests of the students in mind.
Correct.
The parents also have the best interests of the students in mind, just that शायद वो अप्रोच थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट हो सकता है। नेसेसरीली गलत नहीं है, नेसेसरीली सही भी नहीं है, बट यही चीज़ें शायद कम्युनिकेशन से सॉल्व होती हैं। सो जस्ट बाय कम्युनिकेटिंग अलॉट, स्टूडेंट्स अगर अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स पेरेंट्स को कम्युनिकेट रेगुलरली करते रहें, एंड वाइस वर्सा, पेरेंट्स अपने थॉट्स कम्युनिकेट करते रहें, अ लॉट ऑफ
I
प्रॉब्लम्स
think this
कैन बी
is
सॉल्व।
very important. Correct.
सुपर डुपर इंपॉर्टेंट, यस।
Since you are a lawyer, you are a teacher, and we talk quite a lot about social media, I see that there's a very thin line between getting influenced and getting inspired. With every now and then, there's a movie, there's a series, there's an advertisement on law, or let's say something related to that, or even there's news, real-time news. Students watch that, and a kind of a feeling कि मुझे lawyer बनना है, something of that sort. Which student, according to you, should not choose this? Even if you have that feeling in mind, okay, I can argue well, I can talk like that person, I have great communication skills, but what are those red flags that a student should notice that even if you are inspired by that movie or influenced by that movie, you should not pick up law as a career?
So what type of student should not pursue law as a career? I would say any student who is influenced just by Harvey Specter of Suits, or by Sunny Deol of Damini, or even by
Jolly LLB
जॉली
type
ऑफ
of
जॉली
movies.
LLB 1 and 2, बिकॉज रियल लाइफ में ऐसा होता नहीं है कि आप कोर्ट के अंदर जाके बोलो तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख, सिर्फ तारीख पे तारीख मिलती है जज साहब, बट इंसाफ तो नहीं मिलता। दैट्स नॉट हाउ द रियल कोर्ट फंक्शंस। इट फंक्शंस इन अ मच मोर एक्साइटिंग वेज, इट फंक्शंस इन अ मच मोर, it's exciting in a very different way, but that's not how it functions. I would say अगर आप बहुत सारा रीडिंग और रिसर्च इवेंचुअली करने को तैयार नहीं हो, और सी स्पीकिंग भी इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, बट आई थिंक स्पीकिंग इज समथिंग which law school ultimately helps you in opening up your public speaking skills, वो eventually हो जाता है। But reading and researching is something जो एक अच्छा lawyer, एक अच्छा judge, एक अच्छा corporate lawyer, आपको pretty much कुछ भी करना है after graduation, after law graduation in law, it requires reading and researching. So if you're not willing to put in that hours, I don't think this would be a very good career option for you. You can still do law, but you won't be a very successful lawyer. So यहाँ reading researching ज़्यादा है as compared to other.
The movies देखना चाहिए, but just for
Movies से speaking को
entertainment.
glorify करती है.
Correct.
Movies, because यार अगर कोई मूवी में लॉयर बैठ के आधा घंटा रीड कर रहा है, वो मूवी
दिखाएगी.
कभी, हाँ वो कभी, बट वो स्पीकिंग के पीछे का क्या पूरा बैकग्राउंड रिसर्च उन्होंने करा था,
वो दिखाते ही नहीं
वो
है.
दिखाते नहीं। दैट इज व्हाट द रियल डील इज। सो
Correct. So I did some homework and I know that आपने भी कुछ टाइम के लिए लॉ प्रैक्टिस किया था and you got the license of course. But you did not continue it. Rather, you changed your field and finally you are into academics. Why? I mean, was there a red flag or something, or was it simply your interest, or the field was not worth it? What was the real deal?
There were red flags, but honestly red flags career को लेके नहीं था, red flags मेरे को लेके था. Because so I'm from Bhopal. Bhopal does not have a high court bench. It just has district court. District court की practice was not something that I was looking forward to, but again that was just me. Secondly, I interned under lawyers. In fact, I interned under a very famous lawyer by the name Mr. Prashant Bhushan, son of Mr. Shanti Bhushan, who used to be the ex-law minister of India. But मैं उतना नहीं connect कर पाया litigation से जितना शायद मेरे maximum batchmates कर पाए. So, and eventually I understood कि teaching, mentoring,
That's your cup of tea.
and quizzing, मैं शुरू में quizzing बहुत करता था. That is what I can connect more with. And when I graduated, I was just 23, 22, 23. So I thought this is the best time to experiment in my life. This is the best time to try something new. 2-3 साल अगर नहीं भी work करे, I can go back to doing something else.
Correct.
So that was the only plan. Eventually, luckily, it worked. But अगर work नहीं करता, I probably would have been either litigating right now या फिर judiciary के exams दे रहा होता.
So since you spoke about your batchmates, that most of them are practicing litigation, ये Gen Z term आजकल बड़ा चला हुआ है, FOMO. Do you ever feel that looking at them the way they are functioning in their careers, do you feel that I would have been there or performed better? Have you ever been a victim of FOMO?
I think I've been a proud victim of JOMO, which is joy of missing out. So, for the simple reason कि they are happy with what they are doing. I meet my college friends all the time. They're extremely happy and they're extremely successful with what they are doing.
Correct.
And I'm extremely happy with what I am doing. But yes, had it been the other way around, that would have been FOMO. Because in that case मुझे ये सोचना पड़ता कि यार मैं उस करियर में गया किसी और के बोलने पे या फिर एक सोशल प्रेशर पे, जिस करियर में मुझे अंदर ही अंदर बार बार आवाज़ आ रही थी कि आई माइट नॉट बी अ गुड फिट फॉर दिस करियर. So I don't think I would have done a decent enough job in that career. I would not have been a great lawyer. I would not have become a judge, क्योंकि उसको करने के लिए pre-mains interview करना पड़ता, because we train students for that, so we know. But yes, what I'm doing, I think I absolutely love doing that. And so yes, no feeling of FOMO.
So आपने अपने grade 11, 12 में, or let's say earlier days of your school, did you really plan that I want to get into law as a career, or what was that moment of change in your life where you, because back then I'm sure that law as of today also it's not that famous जितना engineering या medical है, तो क्या तब law इतना famous था, and what was that kick in your life कि ठीक है मुझे इस career में आगे जाना चाहिए?
So I passed my class 12th in 2006. उस टाइम पे लॉ, सो इस टाइम पे there was no CLAT.
No CLAT, yes.
तो
2008 I think.
2008 CLAT started.
Correct.
And on 6 में हर लॉ स्कूल के अलग अलग एंट्रेंसेस देने पड़ते थे. I remember class 12th मेरा खत्म हो गया था. I was in a boarding school in Indore. I came back from the boarding school and I was still clueless as to what I'll do.
But you were an avid reader, I remember.
I was an avid reader, yes.
And
I've
that
always
I'm sure
loved
would have
reading.
helped you.
It eventually
period
helped me,
of
yes.
time.
It helped me in clearing the law entrances also and later on in life also.
Yeah, I think that's rightly said. You joined the dots.
Yes, you can only join the dots looking backward,
backwards.
never
Yeah.
looking forward. But yes, that is something which really helped me, my reading habit. But yes, मेरा 12th हो गया था. I was completely clueless क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. There was a seminar by a person from NLS Bangalore, which is the #1 law school in the country, and half an hour 45 minutes का seminar था on law as a career by this person by the name Sachin Malhan. And मैंने बस 45 minutes उस सेमिनार को सुना and was completely awestruck. मुझे लगा कि यार अगर लॉ करने के बाद ऐसी पर्सनालिटी हो सकती है तो मुझे लॉ करना है. इतना सिंपल रीज़न था मेरा लॉ करने का. सो एन एडवाइस टू द स्टूडेंट्स, it's perfectly fine if you don't have very clear reasons for going for a career. Sometimes the reason can be extremely stupid also. But don't worry, it eventually works out. So मेरा reason बहुत stupid था. मेरा reason बस ये था कि यार लॉ करके ऐसे बनते हैं तो मुझे लॉ करना है. Simple. So yes, that's when I started preparing for my law entrances. 1.5-2 महीने तैयारी करी and I got through 2-3 national law schools. I ultimately selected NLIU Bhopal.
Bhopal.
So that's how I
Correct.
started off.
So once you got into college, and now when I speak to the graduates, because when they come back tell us about their life, I see that concept of AI, that is artificial intelligence, is not really welcomed in a very positive way. Not negative either, but at the same time it is still unwelcoming. What do you think? How this is going to shape up law as a career, and what is that piece of thing that you want to share with the students, that they be scared of AI taking up their jobs? Is the most common quotation that we hear and read across all newspapers. So what are your thoughts on this?
Uh, See, honestly, I think every new technology will create new jobs and will make certain jobs redundant. AI is not the first technology in the world that people have been scared of. Every 10 years, something new comes that people get scared of. There is a certain section who embrace that technology. There is a certain section who always live in denial. As long as the students are able to embrace any new technology, I think they'll be on track.
I think change is inevitable.
Change is inevitable,
That's-
and changes are happening at an exponential pace since the last 10-20 years, majorly accelerated by the advent of internet.
The fourth revolution.
Yes. And see, and I remember when we started teaching students online, we went online for the first time 6 years ago. सेम वो था, सेम स्केप्टिसिज्म था. बट जब पैंडमिक आया तो वी गॉट अ ह्यूज हेड्स अप एज कम्पेयर टू द कॉम्पिटिटर्स. जो फ़ायदा में आज भी मिल रहा है इन अ वे. When we became a content first brand, same thing happened. So it was a change which we embraced, but a lot of people did not do that.
And I think most of them might not be anywhere in the field today.
Yes, most of them have sadly become redundant now. So even with AI, I think AI का impact, from my limited knowledge, AI का impact हर field में होने वाला है, legal field में भी होगा. Exactly क्या impact होगा? Let's be very honest, it's too early to say, because no one completely understands कि AI अगले कुछ सालों के अंदर कितना evolve होगा. And since most of the people who will be listening to this podcast वो अभी अपने 11th या 12th में होंगे, which means they'll be graduating by 2029, 2030. तब तक यही कितना चेंज हो चुका होगा, नो वन.
Or maybe a new technology might come up as well.
Exactly. और वो अभी AI अगर वर्जन 1.0 2.0 है, तब तक शायद 7.0 बहुत अलग टाइप का होगा. माई ओनली सजेशन इज डोंट लिव अंडर अ रॉक. ये मत मान के चलो कि ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है, अरे ये सब तो ऐसे तो बहुत आए हैं बहुत गए हैं, हमें कोई चेंज नहीं कर सकता, ये करियर कोई चेंज नहीं कर सकता. द ओनली थिंग कॉन्स्टेंट इज चेंज. एवरी करियर इज चेंजिंग, एवरी करियर इज ऑलवेज चेंज्ड. लिटिगेशन भी चेंज होगा, जुडिशरी चेंज होगा, कैसे होगा ओनली टाइम विल टेल, बट जस्ट बी देयर एट द फोर फ्रंट व्हेन द चेंज इज हैपनिंग. पीछे मत छुपे रहो, आँख मत बंद करके रखो, नए नए वीडियोस देखते रहो उसके अराउंड, कुछ कोर्सेज लेते रहो, जस्ट स्पीक विद पीपल हु आर नॉलेजेबल ऑफ दैट इंडस्ट्री एंड ट्राई एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग थिंग्स, ट्राई आउट न्यू थिंग्स. सो फॉर नाउ ChatGPT या Bing पे just random, just be an expert on these things.
Experimenting is the key.
Experimenting is the key. As long as you do that, you will be on track. That's my only advice.
Cool. So, personal question. Did you sit for placements in your college days?
Yes, I did.
And?
I could not get through.
Like any of the placements?
So actually I sat for, so back-to-back companies आती है generally college में. I sat for day 0. And I sat for one more placements later on. मुझे वो दोनों नाम भी याद है. आई सैट फॉर ICICI एंड आई सैट फॉर खैतान. एक के मैं फाइनल इंटरव्यू तक गया, एक का तो मैं पहला राउंड ही नहीं निकाल पाया था, और इवेंचुअली मैं दोनों नहीं निकाल पाया था. और उसके बाद मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि एटलीस्ट मैं प्लेसमेंट्स इस साल तो मैं नहीं बैठूंगा, इट वाज फाइनल ईयर, मैं कुछ खुद का करूँगा एंड फिर बाद में फिगर आउट करेंगे कुछ करना है कि नहीं, मतलब क्या करना है. बट आई थिंक इट वर्कड वेल फॉर मी. प्लेसमेंट में बैठता, कोई ऐसे जॉब में जाता जहाँ मेरा पूरा मन नहीं था, एंड प्लेसमेंट में भी बैठा था मेनली बिकॉज ऑफ पीयर प्रेशर, बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट यू आर सपोज टू डू इन द फाइनल ईयर. सो येस, बट ऑनेस्टली जो 2 प्लेसमेंट बैठा था वो नहीं निकाल पाया था. तो सेम सजेशन टू द किड्स, परफेक्टली फाइन अगर कुछ चीज़ें नहीं निकल पाए, इट विल ऑल टर्न आउट वेल फॉर यू लॉन्ग टर्म.
सो द पॉइंट इज कि नॉर्मली क्या प्लेसमेंट को पैरामीटर ऑफ सक्सेस मानना चाहिए नहीं, मतलब सपोज किसी का 24 लाख का लग गया, किसी का 12 लाख का लगा है, वो तो उस साल का है. लाइफ इज़ टू लॉन्ग. आई मीन क्या, जैसे आई हैव हर्ड समबडी सेइंग, अ फेमस पर्सन, शी इज़ द CEO ऑफ अ फेमस कंपनी, आई वोंट टेक द नेम, बट शी सेड कि जो एवरेज बच्चा होता है 5-6 लाख वाला, वो बेटर परफॉर्म करता है शायद क्योंकि वो कॉलेज के बाकी एक्टिविटीज़ में भी काफ़ी कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग होता है या रहता है वो उन एक्टिविटीज़ में. सो व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स? आई मीन क्या उसको जजमेंट, बिकॉज पीपल हैव गॉट डिफरेंट थॉट्स अराउंड दिस. कोई कहता है नहीं, if the start is good, it's a compounding effect. कोई कहता है कि नहीं, मतलब it's fine to embrace changes every now and then. What are your thoughts?
I think it gives you a heads up, no doubt about that. That's one. Second, ultimately अब उस opportunity का use कैसे करो, सब कुछ इस पर रहता है. I've had friends who started off very well, but they are broadly stagnant in their career. I've had friends who started off late, who could not get placements through college, जिनका बाद में एक बहुत entry level placement लगा था, but who eventually did fantastic in their life. So it's been 10-12 years since we graduated, so मेरे पास sufficient data है इस पे, और मैं इस पे यही कहना चाहूँगा कि placements एक heads up दे सकता है, जैसे कि एक 100 मीटर या एक मैराथन डैश में, मैराथन में सब लोग साथ में स्टार्ट नहीं करते हैं, सब लोग अलग अलग लेवल पे स्टार्ट करते हैं. सो एक बेसिक हेड्स अप देता है, बट उसके बियॉन्ड इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन व्हाट यू आर डूइंग ऑन अ डेली एंड अ वीकली बेसिस इन दैट जॉब. सो दैट इज इट. उसका इतना इम्पैक्ट रहता है.
Cool. So मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा वरी नहीं करना है, even if you've got a lesser placement, eventually you can grow.
Yes, you need a start. That's it. So just वो बहुत परफेक्ट स्टार्ट के चक्कर में एक गुड स्टार्ट को इग्नोर मत करो. यू नीड अ स्टार्ट, दैट इज इट. बाकी तो सब कुछ ऑन जॉब ही होगा.
सो मान लेते हैं कि आपके स्टूडेंट्स ने क्लैट नहीं क्लियर किया, या लेट्स से एनी लॉ एंट्रेंस इवन आफ्टर टेकिंग अ ड्रॉप दे डिड नॉट क्लियर इट. अकॉर्डिंग टू यू व्हाट शुड बी दैट आइडियल प्लान बी? आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अ स्टूडेंट हु इज इन grade 12, couldn't clear CLAT, took a drop and still couldn't clear the exam. Now what? I mean, what should they plan, and should they plan way before starting their preparation strategy or something of that sort?
सो आइड से सबसे पहले तो दिमाग में स्टूडेंट्स को ये रखना चाहिए दैट यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर क्लैट, यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर लॉ एंट्रेंसेस. देयर इज अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोथ. सो विच मीन्स जस्ट इंश्योर कि सारे लॉ एंट्रेंसेस की पैरेलली तैयारी चलते रहे. सेकेंड, ड्रॉप ले लिया, क्लैट नहीं निकला, बट कोई ओकेश कॉलेज निकल गया विच वॉज इन द ड्रीम कॉलेज, बट अल्टीमेटली निकल गया वो. माई सजेशन इज टेक इट हैप्पीली. मतलब स्टूडेंट्स विल स्टिल टेक इट. अगर कोई और कॉलेज नहीं है तो दे स्टिल टेक इट. माई सजेशन इज टेक इट हैप्पीली. जो अपन ने अभी जॉब को लेके बात करी, सेम चीज़ यहाँ पर भी है. यू नीड अ स्टार्ट, और वो स्टार्ट जितने बेटर जगह पे मिल सकती है उतना अच्छा है. बट अगर एक डिसेंट सी जगह पे में मिल रही है, सो ट्राई टू मेक द फुल यूज ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ जो वहाँ पे आपको मिलेगी. सी प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्री में, इवन प्राइवेट लॉ स्कूल इंडस्ट्री में, there's a lot of competition. And because of competition, law schools बहुत सारा मेहनत करते हैं बच्चों के ऊपर to eventually get them placements, to get them internships. बहुत सारे competitions लेके आते हैं.
Clubs, committees and all of
क्लब्स,
that.
कमिटीज. स्टूडेंट्स अगर उन सबका पार्ट रहेंगे, उन सबका फ़ायदा उठाएंगे, तो 5 साल में जितना अच्छा ग्रोथ एक टॉप नेशनल लॉ स्कूल के एक एवरेज स्टूडेंट को मिल रहा होगा, उतना एक डिसेंट लॉ स्कूल के एक टॉप स्टूडेंट को मिल जाएगा.
So I think it's all about that holistic development where a student becomes street smart versus a student become book smart.
Book smart, yes. So you need a good combination, but and that good combination आप टॉप नेशनल लॉ स्कूल में भी हो सकता है आपको नहीं मिले, और एक डिसेंट लॉ स्कूल में भी हो सकता है मिल जाए. तो यू जस्ट नीड अ स्टार्ट. एम करो बेस्ट मिले, बट बेस्ट नहीं मिले तो कहीं और भी जा रहे हो तो खुशी से जाना. ये मत सोच के जाना कि यार ये तो लाइफ गड़बड़ हो गया, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
Cool. So आप CLAT aspirants को train करते हो, and you've got a lot of friends who are practicing law. So you're seeing the journey right from, I would say the step 0 or the baby step that you're taking. तो ऐसा क्या गैप है जो आपको लगता है बहुत बड़ा है and it should be bridged? I know there's a legal edge law school which is working around the same, but what is the essence of that? Why do students need that?
Gap between what the industry wants and what the students are getting.
Yes.
I think gap generally वही है जो maximum industries में होता है. That is practical approach का gap. Students theory पूरी पढ़ लेते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स का ग्रेडिंग भी थ्योरी पे होता है, प्रोफेसर्स थ्योरी पढ़ाते हैं, कॉम्पिटिशन्स मेजरली थ्योरी के अराउंड रहते हैं। रियल लाइफ में थ्योरी प्लेज अ रोल, बट द प्रैक्टिकल पार्ट ऑफ इट, हाउ यू अप्लाई वट एवर दैट यू हैव लर्नड, plays a much bigger role. And that how part is not a small process. How part के अंदर even ये आ जाता है कि मेरी माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऑफिस की स्किल्स कैसी है, क्योंकि मेरे को अपने ड्राफ्टिंग वैसी करनी होगी, ड्राफ्टिंग ऑफ प्लीट्स, ड्राफ्टिंग ऑफ
वकालतनामा, I think.
वो सब मुझे
Correct.
अल्टीमेटली उसी में बनाना है। तो मेरी उसकी स्किल्स कैसी है, हाउ डू आई नेगोशिएट, मतलब नेगोशिएशन इज नॉट समथिंग जो कोई भी लॉ स्कूल में मोस्टली सिखाया जाता है।
And one of the most important soft
It's
skills
one of the
today.
most important soft skills, and especially for the corporate lawyer. The corporate lawyer is supposed to negotiate on behalf of his clients. He'll be judged on how well he is able to negotiate, but that's not something जो सिखाया जा रहा है.
Correct.
These are the gap points generally between what the law schools are providing and
The
what the
lawyers are
industry
facing.
wants.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think
बहुत बार
that's
लोग-
where you started legal ed law school.
यस बहुत बार लोग ग्रेजुएट हो जाते हैं पर उनको ये नहीं पता है वकालतनामा कैसे फाइल करना है। उनको वो कोर्ट पहली बार जाते हैं पूरे 5 साल के लॉ स्कूल के बाद, तो
But
इंटर्नशिप के
there
टाइम
is
पे भी बहुत
mooting,
ज़्यादा
I'm sure.
बट मूटिंग इज अगेन इट्स जस्ट रेप्लिका। तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें मूटिंग में होती है जो रियल कोर्ट में नहीं होती है, एंड कोर्ट भी अलग अलग तरीके से फंक्शन करते हैं। हाउ भोपाल डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट फंक्शंस वुड बी वेरी डिफरेंट एज कम्पेयर टू व्हाट द दिल्ली डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट
Correct.
फंक्शंस। सो दिस इज समथिंग जो उनको फिर शुरू के 1-2 साल में सीखना पड़ता है। सो एंड दिस इज वेयर द लीगल एज लॉ स्कूल कम्स इनटू पिक्चर।
Perfect. So we talked about the law school. We talked about how the students should start. I have something very common, which is students and parents are well prepared. Okay, अगर बच्चे को IIT करना है या NEET करना है, they know there's a coaching. There's still a little less acceptance towards the fact कि there are law entrances की भी coaching. So how important is it for a student? जितना उसके लिए एक IIT की कोचिंग है, उतनी उसके लिए लॉ एंट्रेंस की कोचिंग है.
So even though I know what I'm supposed to answer, तो आंसर तो बड़ा स्टैंडर्ड सा है कि बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है क्लैट की कोचिंग, बट आई टेल यू द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट. कभी भी कोई एग्जामिनेशन की इंपॉर्टेंस उसके कोर्स से डिसाइड नहीं होती है. एग्जामिनेशन की इंपॉर्टेंस उसके कॉम्पिटिशन से डिसाइड होती है. सिंपल सा रूल है. कल अगर क्लैट ईजिएस्ट एग्जाम ऑन अर्थ भी बन गया, यू विल स्टिल नीड सम कोचिंग फॉर दैट टू बीट द कॉम्पिटिशन. आज 55,000 स्टूडेंट्स प्रिपेयर फॉर क्लैट फॉर बेयरली 2,500-3,000 सीट्स. जब तक ये नंबर इतना डिस्प्रपोर्शनेट रहेगा तब तक स्टूडेंट्स को ज़रूरत पड़ेगी तैयारी करने की टू बी इन दैट टॉप 2,500. क्लैट ईजी रहे या क्लैट डिफिकल्ट रहे, आपको प्रिपरेशन चाहिए होगा टॉप फ्यू थाउजेंड्स में.
And plus, I think to know where exactly are you standing across the nation with all the other aspirants.
वेयर यू आर स्टैंडिंग, क्या वीक एरियाज हैं, वो वीक एरियाज पे वर्क कैसे करना है, एक सही रियलिस्टिक एस्टिमेट होना कि यार इतना टाइम तो लगता ही है इम्प्रूव करने में. सो यू कैन नॉट कीप मेकिंग द सेम मिस्टेक्स दैट अदर क्लैट एस्पिरेंट्स हैव मेड. यू नीड मेंटरशिप जो आपको पहले से बता सके कि वो गलतियां मत रिपीट करो जो गलतियां आपसे पहले रिपीट करिए. सो यू कैन नॉट ऑलवेज लर्न फ्रॉम द मिस्टेक्स ऑफ अदर्स. You cannot always learn from your mistakes. You've got to learn from the mistakes of others.
Correct.
That's where the preparation point comes into play.
So it's mandatory.
It's mandatory in a way. Yes.
Cool. I think जितनी भी हमने आज बातें करी, I really enjoyed. I'm sure students भी काफ़ी enjoy करेंगे. But आपने जितनी बातें बताई, I think bits and pieces में you might have shared some time with your student, if not everything, but yes. So this is one of the serious and maybe a side which you can formally tell it to the students even otherwise, even if this platform was not there. But here's an exciting part. I really want to do a rapid fire with you, which is like to quickly tell me, I don't need to explain what a rapid fire is. So you just need to tell me whatever comes to your mind after I ask that question.
Okay.
So yeah, let's start. And I'm sure students are also excited for this particular part. Cool. So books or movies?
Books.
How does your Sunday look like?
Spend a lot of time with my daughter. That's Anaisha. That's one. Second, I usually play badminton. Number 2. Number 3, I try to watch a movie.
Cool. Are you an Apple person or an Android person?
Definitely an Apple person.
If you had unlimited money, where would you spend the most of it?
I think I'll just invest. I don't spend a lot.
So not
I'll
a
just
reckless
invest more
spender.
of it, and I think I'll create a great home theater. That's the only thing that I want to invest on, but nothing else.
Which is the most fun memory that you can, or let's say even embarrassing would do, which you can recollect from your national law school, college days?
Oh, I think a lot of them. But the one.
Something which is hidden and students do not absolutely know of.
Okay. Uh, एक बार मी एंड अ वेरी गुड फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन हम लोग सुबह सुबह 9 o'clock के एग्ज़ाम के लिए हम लोग काफ़ी लेट हो गए थे. इट वॉज ऑलमोस्ट 9:05. हम लोगों ने एक शॉर्टकट लिया और वहाँ पे पानी बहुत सारा पड़ा हुआ था बिकॉज बारिश हुई थी इन द मॉर्निंग इटसेल्फ. और हम लोग बहुत धीरे 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 बाइक चला रहे थे जस्ट एट द स्पीड ऑफ 5-10 एंड चलाते 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 धड़ से गिर गए. और जब गिरे तो पूरे कपड़े खराब हो गए. बट इवेंचुअली वी हैड टू गो फॉर द एग्जाम. जब हम लोग एग्जाम में गए,
Did you replicate the 3 Idiot scene or something?
3 Idiots सीन, यस यस, बीच में उसमें भी जिस टाइप का था. And उसी तरीके से हम लोग फाइनली एग्जाम लिखने पहुंचे एंड 20 मिनट लेट हो गए थे. पूरे एग्जाम के टाइम पे हम दोनों के ऊपर ही नज़र थी लोगों की, क्योंकि हम लोग प्रॉपर वो सर्फ एक्सेल के सीन की तरह जहाँ पे
Advertisement
एक तरफ पूरा खराब एक तरफ पूरा अच्छा है तो कैसे तो
Okay.
that's how we were, but we were looking really funny that day, but we wrote the exam उसी तरीके से.
And did you pass? I think that's a
That's
no.
a good question. Yeah. So, I think we did, but yeah, I'll have to check.
Okay. Okay, which is that one influencer from social media that you absolutely admire?
But I think at different stages I've admired different people, but I think the one that I've consistently admired is Naval Ravikant. I would not call him an influencer. He's one of the biggest VCs in the world, but how he has shaped my thinking in the last 3 years is something that no other influencer has been able to influence. So Naval Ravikant, his book, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant, his podcast, How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky.
And again, is that something you should recommend to your students?
I would recommend it to everyone on earth. The students, the entrepreneurs, the teachers, whether you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, doesn't matter. Just go read Naval Ravikant once.
Great. So if there was an option of time machine in your life and you would go back, which part of your life would you like to flip or let's say change?
But honestly, I can't. I think I've had great 34 years, and
No
I've had
regrets.
no, absolutely no regrets. Matlab, whatever I did, eventually the dots connected.
Made sense.
So yes, maybe वो short term में लग रहा होगा गड़बड़ होगा. Even in the law school, even when I couldn't land a job, even when in the law school I was not doing that well academically, but I think everything contributed to my overall personality
Collectively.
eventually. Yes. So
Yeah.
I would not like to flip, or I would not like to change any part of it, honestly.
Great, that's really nice. Okay, so this is, since your students are watching, this is something tricky. Tell me the names of the students from your first batch and which college are they in, maybe the top 3 of them.
I had a total of 4 students in my first batch.
Oh, then that's a catchy
So-
question for me.
I remember all 4 names. The first student I had was Akshansh Vishwakarma, who eventually went to the National Law School in Ranchi. The second student I had was Shubham Borkar, who eventually went to NLIU Bhopal. The third student I had was Vinay Pratap Singh, who did his graduation from Barkatullah University in Bhopal. The fourth student I had was Achal, who I'm not really in touch with her, but I think she did law graduation from somewhere else. So that was my first batch. I just had 4 students. 2 of them went to National Law School.
And if you can reveal, how many students do you have now?
I think in CLAT we train. We are already training close to 6,000 to 7,000 students,
Great.
and we intend to train close to 10,000 students this year. But we already are close to 7,000. Overall, in top rankers, we are training close to 20,000 students right now.
I think since you remember all the names, that's where your fan following comes. And now, since I know that Teachers' Day is approaching, so which is that one gift or a gesture or something that you vividly remember and you would remember it for your life that your student might have done sometime?
So over the course of years, you can call it a humble brag, but over the course of years, I've received a lot of gifts from students. One which I always remember is there was a student who gave me an 8-page letter on, and she was a 2-year student, on basically every mannerism of mine and every takiya kalam of mine, and how I talk in class, how I speak with the students, क्या क्या चीज़ें स्टूडेंट्स को मेरी पसंद है, क्या चीज़ें पसंद नहीं है, और उसने वो पूरा ब्यौरा उसका लिखा था, एंड इट वाज अ लेटर आल्सो वाज गिवन इन 2 पार्ट्स, एंड इट वाज वेरी ब्यूटिफुली रिटन इन अ वे कि 17-18 ईयर ओल्ड एंड समवन दैट ही और शी लुक्स अप टू, आप उसको कैसे डिस्क्राइब करोगे व्हेन यू आर एक्चुअली फॉलोइंग एवरी स्टेप ऑफ दैट पर्सन, एवरी मूव ऑफ दैट पर्सन, एंड वी आर स्टिल इन वेरी गुड टच. She eventually went to a very good national law school, and so I think that letter. I've kept all my gifts that I've got over the course of years with me, and मुझे बहुत सालों पहले एक ने एडवाइस दिया था कि on the days when you're not feeling too good, just open that almari and you'll instantly feel better. So on the days, there are days, obviously as entrepreneurs, there are days when things are not going your way. I just open that almari and I ensure that I read that letter. So
Great. So since you talked about Takiya Kalam, can you say any of that which you use in your class?
So one is my most famous Takiya Kalam is "Hi guys," that's number 1. Number 2 Takiya Kalam जो I think छवि भैया जो यहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं उन्होंने सबसे ज़्यादा सुना होगा, which is so hi guys, a very good evening to all of you. This is Harsh Gagrani, one of the directors of Legal Edge, और आज अपन डिस्कशन करने वाले हैं on 5 ways through which CLAT aspirants can get great scores in the last 3 months. So the first part of this is another Takiya Kalam, and a few more, but yes, I think
These are the most common.
These are the most common ones.
I think that's a wrap. And towards the end, I have one simple question, and that is: were you an average student or were you amongst the list of toppers?
I've never been amongst the list of toppers. I've always been an average student.
So again, since Teachers' Day is approaching, and you've been an educator for life now, so do you think that it's an underrated profession still? I mean, it gives a lot of contentment, joy, satisfaction. But from a third person's view, what do you think? Is it an underrated profession?
I think it's an underrated profession, number 1. That goes without saying. And I think once people understand the importance of that profession in a macro way, people will look at that profession in a very different way. Teachers have a huge impact on students. जो स्टूडेंट्स इवेंचुअली लाइफ में शायद गड़बड़ करने वाले हैं, उनको फर्स्ट लेवल पे उनके टीचर्स रोक सकते हैं, उनकी थिंकिंग टीचर्स डेवलप करते हैं. सो आई थिंक फ्रॉम दैट पर्सपेक्टिव it's a profession which is, it's a noble profession, and it's a profession which is 10x more important than most of the professions out there.
Yeah, I think because that's the profession from where every other profession stems.
Stems, yes. Eventually every person जो कल जाके कुछ भी बनने वाला है, he has had a lot of teachers in his or her life, और टीचर्स का वो इन्फ्लुएंस होता है स्टूडेंट्स के ऊपर. सो यस, इट्स एन अंडररेटेड प्रोफेशन, बट टीचर्स ऑल्सो हैव अ लॉट ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू इंश्योर कि वो क्लास के अंदर क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं. एंड आई एम नॉट जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट द अकेडमिक स्टफ, अकेडमिक अच्छा पढ़ाएं खराब पढ़ाएं, but the kind of values that they're inculcating in the students, वो जो सही गलत के मापदंड बता रहे हैं, सही गलत के parameters बता रहे हैं, I think that is very important.
So shaping the youth, ultimately.
That is extremely important in shaping the youth. Even more important sometimes than the parents, क्योंकि parents भी same बात बताते हैं, but students बोर हो जाते हैं वो बात सुन के. But same चीज़ अगर teachers बता दें, तो that is where the real good change can come from.
I'm sure students got to know a part of yours which was hidden so far. I had a lot of fun. Students, I'm sure, had a lot of fun watching this podcast. How about you? Did you enjoy being with us?
Yes, it was a lovely podcast. Very good set of questions. I think, and hopefully यहाँ से students, entrepreneurs, teachers, सबके लिए कुछ ना कुछ important निकला होगा. So, I had a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Next question. ये आने वाला है क्या?